Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ruth and I make log videos. I make videos talking about natural hair, and I also try to talk about the different systems that impact how we show up in the world. So if you like these types of videos, stick around, subscribe, and let's get into it. So today I'm going to be giving tips to people that just started their lock journey. I know how it was when I just started my journey, or when I wanted to start my journey. I was really looking, trying to find information. I know not everyone is like me, but I do find it important to listen from other people, from their experience, to know what to do or what not to do. Although in the end, you will learn your own lessons. But there are certain things that I would say try to refrain from doing this, or do these things so that you can have a healthy set of locks. Okay, so we're gonna start with the first tip, and that would be to wash your locks frequently. Now, there's a myth, or I don't know, but a misconception going around that you shouldn't wash your starter locks. And of course, that's like insane. So, some people say to not wash your starter locks because when you twist, when you coil your locks, and when you're starting out and they're not locked yet, when you wash them, it will unravel. But that's natural. It's natural for your locks to unravel. It's natural for you to need to retwist your locks if you're trying to really get manicured locks. If you're not trying to be freeformed, it's normal. It's what happens. So when it's unravel, just twist it again, coil it again, and you're good to go. Some people do use certain caps, so it will unravel like less, I think. I will say, or the advice that I would give is to maybe use some scrunchie, hair tie, whatever, loosely, so that you can really wash it, in the roots, and then open them up, let the water like just flows through your locks, your starter locks, and you're good to go. Do whatever you need to do after that. um but yes, wash them, please. The second tip would be to avoid using heavy products in your locks. I know texturism got us in a chokehold. I know that many people think that locks are not professional, so we try to conform to the colonial standards of beauty. I get it. I get it. It's not our fault. It's not mine. It's not yours. That's fine. But please, while you're trying to survive under these systems, try to harm yourself less. That's all that I can say. And still try to have a healthy set of locks and a clean set of locks, because when you use certain products, you will get buildup. You may not see them in 5 months. Maybe you may not even see them in 1 year. But after a few years, everything that you did wrong will reveal themselves through your locks. You can see them. Sometimes people can see them too. But please try to not use heavy creams, conditioner, all of that. And I know that everybody's hair is different. So maybe you'll feel like that's what you need to do. But most of the time, it will not go well. Those heavy products, no. How I assess my products that I use, I try to use oils or products that looks like oil. Like, sometimes I will like look at a product. If it has like a milky consistency, I will not buy it. I know that no, it's not gonna go well because I can already see the white ring in my locks, and I don't want that. Be mindful of the products that you put in your locks. Another thing that I will give to you, that I will say, is try not to use rubber bands. I have fairly thick locks, and even I had to deal with broken locks and things like that. And I couldn't believe it, you know? You just wake up one day and you're like, oh, my locks are like, weird. They're feeling like just not healthy, not strong. So just try to use the less rubber band or no rubber band if you can. My next tip, important. This is very, very important. Try to seek out positive representations. And now, what do I mean with positive representations? People that are where you want to be. I will say that. Maybe it's not where I want to be, but then where you want to be. And then I will say something else. This is more personal. For me personally, it was very important to look at my social media, look at who I follow, try to make sure that they look like me, and that I would like to be where they're at in their journey with, you know, their self-esteem, and really working on all their internalized isms and phobias. And with hair, I just try to find people that were aware of why they wanted to retwist their hair, for example, why they wanted to sleek their edges, you know, why they don't like wigs, why they don't like freeform locks, things like that. You should be really mindful, because just like maybe you like or I like more manicured locks, for example, and I look down on people with wigs or freeform, many other people that have relaxed hair or just loose natural hair don't like locks, period. And they associate that with many negative things that cost us too much, even our lives. So, what does it mean then? That because we're closer to the Eurocentric, the colonial beauty standards, that we look down on other people that we know are more marginalized than us. So I try to just change who I follow, and also try to find like-minded people, people that would tell me, you're so beautiful. Your hair is so beautiful, when I'm just walking around with my hair not retwisted, none of that, but just in me being truly natural was beautiful to them. And that really built my self-esteem. And like I said in my previous video, right now I'm so secure in myself, and you cannot tell me that I'm not good enough, like I am. So that's that. My last tip would be to really get to know your locks and try to do them yourself. Try to retwist them, try to wash them. I know that certain people just cannot do them, so I'm not really talking about you. But if you can, please try to do it, because it would really help you with appreciating your hair much more. It will help you build your self-esteem. It will help you to get to know your hair and to know what's good for your hair, so that when you want to go to somebody else, that they're not the one telling you what you should do, but you can say from experience, no, but my hair reacts like this. You told me to not wash it, but actually I need to wash my hair like twice a month because my scalp get itchy, you know? And just, I can give different examples, but I would just say to try to explore with your locks. And I feel like definitely when you explore with your locks and when you do it yourself, you will feel so much pride. And when you're walking out and people tell you like, "Oh my God, your hair is so beautiful," because we do need the recognition and for people to tell us that we look beautiful, and that's normal. But in my experience, when people tell me like, "I love your hair," who did it or whatever, and I'm like, "I did it myself," I feel so good. So maybe you will feel the same way. And it's good to just get to know your hair, know what it needs, um, and just nourish yourself in every sense, and not just do skincare routine and all of those other things, but also do your wash day, retwist your hair if you like, moisturize your hair, do whatever you need to do actually to feel good about yourself. So these were the tips. If you have any tip, just share them in the comment section below and like, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.